Hello there everyone, this is I am Mark 3 and welcome back to Mashinky Series 2. Yes. Strange really, this Mashinky is not really gathered pace like previous ones have. Ah well, it's still trickling along though, so here we are. Welcome back to Mashinky. Also, I don't know why the brightness suddenly just jumped there. Bit odd. Anyway, rolling on, I hope you all had a Merry Christmas, and I wish you all a Happy New Year. And I will be getting back to video production again. It's strange really. Every time this Mashinky turns up, it's usually after a little bit of a lull in content. Yeah, I swear that's not on purpose. It really is not on purpose. But with me protesting, it just makes me look more guilty, doesn't it? But no, it is not on purpose. Let's see if I remember how this goes. Yeah, I think that was it. I'm trying to remember how I did bridges previously. Let's do that one then. Yeah. That looks correct. I've got the stone on either side, so this should be good. Right, in this part, I am hoping to get dedicated coal going. Coal is the last thing we need. Let's see. I'm going to get this one. Stone bridge. Good old traditional stone bridge. We need coal production to be going, just so that we can get, you know, that's the last of the resources we need in this particular time frame. Then we can actually get rolling on other things. That's the way of it, though, isn't it? It's like I need A to get B, then to get to C and D, and oh, by the way, E and F take a while, so we need to go to C first, then go back to A just because we're going sightseeing. And I don't know where that particular comparison was going, but. Question mark, confusion, profit. Yes. Well, I'm not going to bore you guys with any woes and things again, because quite simply, same old, honestly. Finances, struggling. Situation, struggling. It's life, bleh. But gotta keep on going, that's the thing. Quite often, you've gotta just keep on going. And that is just such a true statement. Also just expanding this station here because it's like acting up a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna increase the size of this station just a bit. Just making sure that I can get everyone into it. I'm just going to make sure that I get access to. That will allow that, and that will allow that. There we go. If I go much further, I'm going to have to do some serious adjustment for this thing. Ah well. Right. So I got that. We got a coal mine going. Well, I'm honestly not sure I need that track actually. Now that I've built it. I know what I'm doing. Yes. Totally know what I'm doing. I didn't completely mess that up at all. No. Not at all. Except I totally did. Gotta make sure that go the correct way. Right, so if you didn't spot what I just did, because I am a complete idiot, I just hooked that coal mine into the sawmill. Admittedly, the trains could go to where I want them to be, but wouldn't really be that good at it. Let's be honest, they really wouldn't be that good at it. But I'm not going to bother to. Actually, that's an easy way to do it. Just drag it across the entire thing. Gets it lined up perfectly as well. But I'm not going to bother deleting the track. I'm going to leave it there as a monument to me being an idiot. Just, haha. Look at me, I'm the best idiot ever. Also, I need to... I've got to take out the signal. Oh well. These things happen, that's the thing. Anyway, back to that. Back to stuff. Oops. I'm thinking a little bit more about the channel time, as always. I mean, this is like... Yes, you thunder past there. At least that completes the loop necessary to get coal directly from the coal mine to the industry. The industry has taken an intake of 3 though, which is absolutely fine. It does need more tracks though, because it's got here comes another coal train. That's the one coming from that forest, which is deforesting. But I need to get more industries, so it's time to ramp up this station here to full effect. Just wanted to remove the signal. Oops. Move that signal. Move the tracks here, and just get it all laid in. Yeah. Anyway, channel. Stellaris might be making an appearance again. I know, it's like one of those really old series. It's like, we've never finished a... We've never finished a Stellaris game. Not ever. But there is actually some general interest, because it's been a while, in doing another run. And my significant other actually gave me a copy of the CEO Industries thingamabobby expansion. So I've actually got the latest expansion. I've been poking around with it on my own time, just casually going, this thing looks interesting, that looks interesting, And the new planet stuff is actually really nice. I like it. Like, a lot. It's opened the way to some massive colonies. Like, there is actually literally one of the reworked perks is you get an extra job slot per 50 colonists on your planet. It's like, 50 colonists, really? Though it takes a long time for planets to develop, though. I need that one there, so that will split to those 3. There we go, that'll increase the capacity. Right, I need a train now. Let's get a train. Let's also... we need the coal flowing. So yeah, Raz would be my usual go-to punching bag for this. Well, punching bag, we generally work together. For efficiency, let's go for the porter. I don't like how it's more efficient for me to just like go and do that. Okay, so it's like 3. What's about? Wait, I did all this before. I'm going a little bit crazy. It's more efficient to have that one. It's less efficient in terms of money being spent, but money we're actually generating at a decent rate. It's better to just have... I'm pretty sure I worked this out last episode too. Oh, that is so bad. Okay, right, sell you. Right, engine, give me a new engine. I could just merge the engines together. I mean, I've not done that yet. What's the power to weight ratio? 260, 400, up to 168 for 55, 60, 70, 80. 15 extra tons gets me... Well, the problem is it doubles the cost. Like, what would a multi-engine porter look like if I merge that one together? Because, you know, I'm curious now. I've not actually tried multi-engine trains in Mashinky, even though the feature came out quite a while back. So, these guys will run at 40 miles an hour. They can handle up to 336, which is... 3, 4, 6 trailers for for the same operational cost as one of these guys. So they're costing 2 for operation, but they can actually haul 50% more. The trade-off being, I think, well, apart from the fact that we spend money to get it instead, the trade-off primarily seems to be length. 5.59, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Even then, though, it still fits within the base station size, so that is actually pretty good. Okay, let's throw this guy out there and have some fun with him. Go there, load, go to here, kickstart, and off we go. Right. So yeah, we've got old players who have turned up in previous Stellarii games as well, thinking of making an appearance. Let's go back a little bit. I wish I had access to the... Why is there a train parked in front of me? This is admittedly, this is maybe the biggest coal train I've put together since the update. So I've not really been poking around with the game, trying to learn the ins and outs of all the new stuff. That's why I'm having to figure things out as I go with this series as well. So, you know, that's good. Multi-headed train. I wish I could access speed controls in that one, but yeah. Seems to be running okay right now, though. Anyway, Legion is interested, Delta's interested as well, so that would be a 4-way game. The problem is, of course, as we add more players, and this has actually scuppered playthroughs on Stellaris previously, it's like the more people you have in it, the harder it is to organise everyone to get together and do the thing. So that's an issue, admittedly. Actually, I've just realised I've not messed up, because I will need timber going to this coal mine to power some of its more advanced upgrades. I just remembered. So yeah, 4-player. Lollard has not shown any signs of wanting to come back in, but Lollard's not really been doing much lately. So yeah, there might be a 4-way Stellaris coming, depending on how organised we can get. Probably not that organised, honestly. This is us we're talking about. Led by me, and I am the most organised one ever. Also, I'm going to get some better cooling. So you're rated at a 5.5... Sorry, a 5 to 3. That's an 8 to 3 though, isn't it? I wish I understood the symbols on these things. Someday I will, but probably not for a while. Anyway, I need to expand you. Just got a pile of coal next to you. Also some... I could start getting timber straight away, actually. How's my timber intake going? Timber intake is still pretty shaky, actually. So, I don't want to be burning timber to get coal. But I will get that. I will get... I'm running on the deforestation, of course, which is going to help. These guys, this place is producing so much timber, as well as some initial coal supply. But if this stuff is still correlating, that's a 1.5. Actually, no, these are working the way I thought, like 1 and 1 which is at half speed, so that's a 1.5. Yeah, okay. Never mind, don't mind me, I'm just confusing myself because I'm an idiot. Yeah, well, nothing new there. Coal reward, thank you, extra coal. Right, we might actually be able to get yeah, there we go. Okay. We've not had much coal, but we have got enough to get into the early steam age. Deforestation is ticking along quite nicely, but early steam age, so timber and coal. That did sap our reserves almost completely, though. But that was an age advancement. The whole point of this series is to advance to the latest age and see the latest and greatest and shiniest of all toys. So, you know, progress. Still taking That's mail. Ah, you weren't there before. This is new. Edinburgh, I am quite sure you didn't exist before. So, because if you did, I would have connected that station to you down there. So Edinburgh, I think, is a new town. As is Northampton. I don't remember you being there. Because when I stretched up here, if I recall, it was just London. Either I didn't bother to connect to Brighton. No, I'm not so sure about these two, but Edinburgh, I know for sure, wasn't there. Neither was Leeds. Leeds wasn't here. I know Leeds wasn't here for a fact. Leeds is just a single house, but yeah. Okay, so when you advance in age, now you can actually get new towns and villages spawning as well as new industries. Interesting. Very good to know, actually. Anyway, let's keep on going. I've advanced in age, so I should be able to see what other extensions I can get. Yep, I can get the new stuff. I don't have any metal intake, though. Log processing. Actually, I do need to get more timber going anyway. Deliver logs at least half the capacity of our mills. So 200 per year, 400 per year. Bear delivering half. Okay, yeah, full capacity. I do want to get more wood through. I need solid base supply lines. That's something that's not really happened yet. I also need to expand into an extra multi-headed monstrosity over here. But, more importantly, shiny toys means we get engines. Lovely, lovely engines. We can get the Prussian T3, which is a measly 30 tons for 240 horsepower. So it can haul up to 202 tons, actually. It's not going to be as efficient operation cost-wise compared to the Porter, but it is just over half the length. It is slower, though. Maybe. Let's actually get ourselves a locomotive works on this depot so we can see what the hell we can get for extra stuff. So, we got the 040-ish 28 miles per hour, 159 ton for one. So I've got a more advanced money-based train. Ow. I just kicked a box. Ow, my foot hurts. Oh. It was on my bad foot as well, which is... Anyway, sorry. So we got a more efficient steam engine there compared to the Prussian. Okay, we got the GS2, the old favourite. Well, one of the old favourites. Up to 947 tons. That is massive haulage, but the engine itself weighs 370. So it's actually a lower ratio compared to some of the other stuff. Still, there are some definitely interesting engine choices available here. My main issue is just the speed of the engines on offer. Actually, that's more than double. 80, 162. That's almost treble for the Baldwin. 5100, that's more than treble. 18 tons. That is about 8 times the weight of the train. 8 times the weight of the engine in terms of how much the Eliška can haul. That is a shunting engine, I'm pretty sure. A shunting engine. That thing can move a lot of stuff, it's just not very fast at it. I'm seriously tempted to just try and convert the entire track to run on Eliškas. Eliška on 040 Eliškas. Admittedly, they won't go very quickly. It's like about a third of the speed, but let's do that. Let's see what an Eliška... Yes, I pronounced that correctly. An Eliška starts to look like. So, that's a 1.2. You can haul 318. So that is pretty darn sweet. Do we have a better wagon? We have Nossingers. That's not a new one, is it? Oh, it is. Nossinger is a newer, higher capacity wagon. Okay, let's get Nossingers on there. Nossingers. Remember, we can haul... the length of this thing on just these 2 shunting engines. I think I'm overstretching how much. How long can I get the station? I've forgotten. Let's see, where's that upgrade? Signal box, 150 wood, that sucks. I need more wood for that. But, max size plus 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can actually go with a double-headed... I've forgotten the name of the engine already. A double-headed Elishkas can go above the station length limit really easily. That means on coal trains they're going to be awesome. But right now that kind of sucks for... Yeah, I need to drop it down. So 134 for 4.8. They are very effective though. Okay, let's get another Nossinger in there. So you're up. And can we add a Strudinger? We can for 155. Up to 159. Fortunate shy. But that gives me a sluggish train with a maximum haulage of... Whoops. No, don't start. Of a lot. I don't know how much though. Right. This is actually nice. I'm liking this. These little shunting engines are going to be very effective, especially since I actually built the tracks for high density as well. That's going to help too. Right, I need you to... How do I copy orders again? Oh wait, yeah, I select the a train that's rolling around. Okay, log train, where are you? There. No. Do I need some quick on that? There we go. And that. So we've got 2 super slow trains rolling. Better is slower, but these guys are really efficient. I'll probably regret this, but... oh, look at that. Oh, look at that little guy. He's so cute. Little cutie. Off he goes. Also really slow. But hey, what can you do? Still, 36 on that coal train, 35 on the regular one, but this little guy can hold 51. And we also don't get any kind of... this isn't Transport Tycoon, sadly. Transport Tycoon with these graphics would be awesome. But there's no benefit to going faster. As in, we don't get extra income for going fast. It just helps to go... You go to the depot, you're the slow one, you're a relatively quick one, you go to the depot as well actually. So yeah, I'm going to convert this track all to shunting engines. Let's see how that goes. Wait, I didn't just send in the... That's going with the Shroudingers, there goes an empty coal train. 51, 51. Aww. Just look at the little guy. I'm finding that guy way too cute, but... Yeah, it's working. The mini trains are taking over this track. No, unfortunately deforestation has to be completed, so... Okay. Deforested. 500 monies, thank you. Log processing, that's a repeatable, so that's okay. We've lost production rate on this place, but we can boost that, so that's okay. What did I need 150 for? Well, it's good that I called away that coal train actually, because we just lost the access to that. You go to depot as well. Yep, what did I need 150? Oh wait, yeah, signal box, that was it. Depot, you're waiting in the depot, okay, right. So yeah, that's actually all really good. I'm happy with that. Though I do need to connect this forest as well. The mini trains must get more fuel because you are all just so darn effective. I'm going to leave this double-headed monster over here running though, unless I can work out. You go to the depot. Yeah, look at these 51 trains. They are nice. Need steel. I think that's probably going to be what I do next episode. Honestly, get steel because I do need steel. Let's do that. I just need to get out of here. That's going to be a bit of an interesting one. I think a bridge is probably my best bet. It will require a little bit of earth moving though. Let's see. Because I'm also going to have to lift it out of the water here to get it on the appropriate line. Okay, that'll bridge across. Which means I need to dig all this up, like so, to get a connection there. And this bit needs to be flat like that, I think. Yeah, there we go. And of course we've got to get some straight ahead just to make sure that there's enough space to properly sort this all out. And loop. Yeah, that'll work. Quite happily. Of course the depot's not properly oriented for this, but yeah, you can't have everything, can you? The little trains are taking over. Very, very much so. As soon as that train gets over there, actually, I'll scrap that out, and then we'll go ahead and get little trains doing the timber hauling as well. Because we've got to get the little trains doing that. Actually, that's a question. Do I have a better wagon for that too? Let's have a look. Wagons. No, we're still on the wrong hoffers. Wrong hoffers are all we get. So. Out. Okay, sell off the engine. So, 134, length 3.6. I think I can add flat out an additional wagon straight away. No, not quite. Okay. Another engine, and we add more wagons. So, original train had 4. We can haul an extra one with the power of 2 combined, and that puts us at 297 out of 318. So that's actually max capacity. It's max length as well, 7.95 out of a possible 8. I will need to upgrade this station though. But that can haul a sizable quantity. Okay, we have got ourselves a thing. So it can haul more than... Oh, because I mixed it around. Okay. Move that station. Okay, start. Right, the new train. How much can you actually hold? I'm quite curious about this. You can hold 63 versus 28 on the previous one. There's also the extra efficiency, though. Of course, we also need to get this thing upgraded and extended. So, signal box, which I'll slap down here. And then I can get you extended properly, because otherwise loading will suffer greatly. Let's get you all merged in properly. There we go. Come along, little darlings. Move things for your master. Oh, yeah, look at all that. And off it goes. Longest train yet in this little series. Shame you can't build the stations longer, but hey, what can you do? But that is... I'm dead chuffed with that little engine, actually. It's a really good little shunting engine. I like it. In case you didn't realise. Probably didn't. sell off that. But I've also replaced 2 trains with a single train, which are all about the same. Well, actually slightly more. For the same cost, same operational cost. They don't draw back because it's slightly slower. Anyway, I should probably stop blathering and get on with this. Let's see, let's go back. That should be about... Nope. There we go. Yeah, lots and lots of expensive earth moving required for this. I can, however, drop that down slightly there. There we go. And that gets me on the required level. It's looking slightly precarious, but that's okay. There we go. Just get this in really quick and easy. So that's there. We just need to find a way to hook this side of it up. And we can drop that one again. We need that. And we need that. Yeah, a lot of natural disruption going on. Unfortunately. Can't be helped though. Now, we've also got an interesting question of how are we going to get trains onto this part. Because that is something potentially of interest. Nope, other side. Nope, other side. There we go. So that's all hooked in. But how are trains going to get from the depot to this track? And the only way I can think of is if I actually shift this signal slightly. So that I can pull... Actually no, that junction doesn't allow it. Interesting dilemma. It's just going to be really inefficient getting trains onto that track, it seems, because they'll have to go they'll have to go through the station here to get into position to get onto the junction, which means I'll probably just turn left and then go around this entire loop, which is not ideal, must admit. Oh well, okay. Engines, give me a good old little Mashinky. A Lishka, not a Shinka, a Lishka. You have 1 normal, and the rest is Nossingers. There we go. Okay, and we're getting this new thing plumbed in. So load, then go to here. Let's get another train going. A Lishka, and that, and that. And your orders are going to be the same as this one. And with that, we have got a new coal set running, admittedly. But we've got efficiency and all that jazz, so we've got some new things, new toys rolling around. This place definitely needs more wood coming through. It's working on it. Well, that becomes a half. I'm not sure 1 wood goes into 2.8. I'm not sure how this symbols measure up anymore, because that doesn't seem quite right. 1 to 2.8. Because it takes quite a bit faster than that, as you can see from how things are flowing around, but it's like, I don't know. This place is still going right though. Oh, log processing. Yep, I got the log processing. Thank you. First attempt. Good. But yeah, I'm afraid we have to call it there. And next time, probably continue with the little guys, because I am quite enamoured with them. Let's be honest. This is the first log train coming in from the new station as well. But next time we'll probably be focusing on a new resource, steel, and getting that flowing. So if we can get the steel flowing, then we can actually start working on the next stage as well. Because we've actually upped our wood income. Coal income is really solid, and I'm avoiding engines that burn these precious resources as well. So there we go. Look at all that timber. But there are 2 trains running around here, of course, so this has got room to upgrade. 2 trains is too many for what's currently being produced. So, unfortunately, we're going to have to get more stuff going. What a pity. More stuff. This has been Iron Mark 3. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. And I'll catch you all some other time. Some other place, some other video, some other stream. Yes, I'm going to be streaming again. Whatever might be your viewing pleasure. Now this is where the new little engines won't really work too well, because there's long stretches between passing points, so you need faster trains to make the most out of this kind of setup here. On a dense track design like that over there, though, smaller engines definitely worthwhile to have around. Actually, this might be a good place to... maybe? Yeah, see you all later. This might be a good spot.